Right then, everybody. So today is Saturday, 15th of November 2025, and this is another backtesting session. It's the first time I've gone live. I'm basically just going to try and document my journey as for my own personal documentation. So, holding myself accountable, trying to get my strategy better, my model better, my mental better, and just basically creating an entire log for everything. So let's get into it. So, holding myself accountable, trying to get my strategy better, my model better, my mental better, and just basically creating an entire log for everything. Next New York session. Alright, so currently we are in a bearish sentiment. And we've got sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency above. And then we've got this big daily wick here, which I've graded with the quadrants, and this daily buy side imbalance here, which price is currently sitting inside of. We check ES, and then we've got this big daily wick here, which I've graded with the quadrants, and this daily buy side. So currently, which price is currently sitting inside of. Yeah, so we haven't got an S&T with the ES. We've inverted this 4 hour here. I am looking for longs on this. I mean, we're in deep discount right now, so mostly looking for bullish sentiment, but if we get offered the bearishness, then we will do that. We will take short trades as well. We're not glued to or marrying our bias per se. Mostly looking for bullish sentiment, but if we get offered the bearishness, then we will do that. We will take short trades as well. And in terms of buy side draws, we've got this gap here on these two stacked gaps here on the hourly, plus these highs up here. So we can mark these on. And in terms of buy side draws, in fact, let's check. These two stacked gaps here on the hourly, plus these. So we've got previous day high here. Previous day lows are being swept. Which was actually New York high from the day before. Midnight opening price. And let's get through the first couple of hours before we get. Right, okay, so market open is here. Do we have what day are we on? We're on 19th of Jan. 19th of Jan, no major impact news or high impact news. We have. Do we have? 19th of Jan. 19th of Jan, no major impact news or high impact news. Let's get our regular trade hours gap on here. We have. By the way, this is 2022 that I'm trading at the moment. Electronic trading hours. And that's our gap. No, it's not even necessary. Right. By the way, this is 2022 that I'm trading at the moment. Alright. So, going into market open, already we have, hold on, where are we? 925, here we go. Okay, so we already had a market structure shift, inverted these gaps here, created a higher high, so we have market structure shift here, and then this would technically be a break structure. However, I want to see how price reacts here inside of this buy side imbalance, but this is looking like it's respecting it at the moment. Now, and then this would technically be a break structure. However, I want to see how price reacts here inside of this. We've whipped into these, but this is looking like it's respecting it at the moment. I need to. This is going to piss me off if I don't get this. Send that to the back. Yeah, we are definitely looking for bullish. Still taking these highs here. See, the thing is, we've already had this market structure shift. Price is respecting this buy side imbalance on the higher time frame, and we haven't perfectly respected this gap actually, but we did have a stacked gap underneath. The thing is, we've already had the structure shift, but there's been no retracement yet, other than this inversion here, but that's not, I don't use that as confluence for entries. But we did have a stacked gap underneath. So, but there's been no retracement. However, other than this inversion here, but that's not, I don't use that as confluence. Maybe price wants to go lower. So this currently we're at the equilibrium of the bottom wick on the daily chart of a candle that I've marked out, that I've graded. Yeah, okay, so now we've gone below this low here. What I would like to see is for price to come back up, create a high. Okay, so now we've gone below this low. Oh, it's not going to offer that. I want it to come back up. It doesn't have to come back up far, but come back up to create a high, to confirm the breaker structure to the downside, just like that. Displacement, fair value gap, come back into here. Doesn't have to come back up far, but come back up to create a like there. To confirm, but this is outside the kill zone, just like that. Displacement, fair value. No, there's no entry here for me. Or there wouldn't have been an entry here. Going into lunch. Get out of this. Boom, boom. There's no entry here for me. Boom. Oh shit. Lunch. Okay, now this is actually what I wanted to see. So break below these lows. We've got that market structure shift. This is our confirmed breaker structure here on the 5 minute. Price is wanting to go lower. Okay, now this is actually what I wanted to see. So these lows have been taken, but so break below these lows. This market structure shift here. Come back up to these highs. All we needed, in fact, right here. We got an entry there. Centre back. Let's just tidy this up a little bit. 1 minute civvy. Extend that out. We can bring this forward in front of that. Yeah. We also have this one here. And if you look, centre back, bring forward. We can end our short of this candle here. Stop at this high. And we can target, I mean, these lows, that's ambitious. Especially for lunch, trying to catch a almost 150 point move during lunch is a bit mental. But I don't take trades anything less than 3R. This is the issue. But is this 3? No. That is nice respect there. Look, like we literally have this Sibi. Not perfect, but like it's not respecting consequent encroachment, but it is closure wise, we're respecting this gap. These candles, literally, even the wicks are respecting the gap. I think what we could do, because this is after lunch, it's kind of an ambitious trade, but we could take this trade once we break this low on the 1 minute, go break even, and just target this low here. Because we can't go for place order, right? We can risk less, so 0.5 of our account is fine. In fact, I might even risk less than that. Just go for a 0.25 trade on this, 0.25%. Price, break-even price is 15236.25. 236.25 save, right. Okay, so now we break even and we get instantly stopped out. Man. Wow. That is unfortunate. But good read on price, right? So break even was too early. But not the reaction we wanted. Wow. sorry, it is the reaction we wanted, but not the. This is not where we should have gone break even. Price, right? So break even was too early, but I'm not disappointed with that at all. Not the reaction we wanted. So let's journal this. Sorry, it is the reaction we wanted, but not the. This is not where we should have gone break even. I'm not disappointed with that at all. What I'm going to do is just bring this. It's kind of hard to see on here. Excuse me. Yeah. Right. Download image. Go on the 4 hour and the hourly chart. What I'm going to do is just bring this. Expected this equilibrium of our daily wick here. And also the equilibrium of this wick, but we didn't quite come up into this 4 hour Sibi here. We did wick into this one, but instantly rejected down. So we can take images of this as well. Right, new trade entry. Also the equilibrium of this wick, we didn't quite come up into this one. Sibi here. Put this in here. Wick into this one. The date of this trade. Let's go back onto the other time frames. Reset. 19th of Jan, entry at 13:46. The date of this trade, 13:46. Set up, displacement, imbalance, continuation. Account 2022 to 2025. Nasdaq, sell. Gross profit was 0, commission 0, entry price was 15,249.5. Stop loss was 15,276, and exit price was 15,249.5. P&L pips was 0. Contracts, this was low risk, so yeah, 5 contracts it would have been. I mean, this was a 4-star trade, so within high time frame and lower time frame, that price shows intent and clear understanding. We had correct entry, but early, so I need to create what I want to do. Time frame and lower time frame. That frustrates intent and clear understanding. We have early break even. Okay. Oops. Early break even. That can be or that can be pink actually. Okay. Oops. TPM price. Don't need to do that. Closing date and time. Was 14:33. And what was the date, sorry? Jan 19. Closing date and time. Okay, comment. Break even far too early. I need to sweep external low, not internal. Comment for break even. Cool. we can automatic relations, and then let's go to our journal. Jan 2022. What day was that? It was the 19th. Cool. Okay. That was a textbook. No, it was a textbook entry actually. Fully followed my model. This is fine. I don't need to journal that. I can journal that another time. I just want to get through some trades today. It's a shame, but it is good. It proves that this works, which is exactly what we're trying to do. I just want to get through some trades today. In fact, let's see how far. It is good. It proves that this works, which is exactly. Yeah, price wanted to go down. Yeah. Cool. So that was actually a really textbook trade. Like, you can't get more better than that. In fact, let's see how far. That should really be a playbook entry, actually. Playbook entry, playbook. So that was actually a really textbook trade. Like, you can't get more better than that. That should really be a playbook entry, actually. Playbook entry, playbook. And it had the potential to take out these as well. It could have actually done that. And that was even at like what? That was still before 4. In fact, 4 o'clock went as far as midnight open, sweeping these lows down. So that was a truly 1 to 7 trade. Nice price action. That's still before 4. In fact, 4 o'clock went as far as midnight open, sweeping these lows. What was I going to do? So that was a truly 1 to 7 trade. Nice price action. What was I going to do? I want to put this in my playbook because this actually was a really nice setup. It's like too good not to put in my playbook. Especially for a lunch session, it's nice to refer back to these kind of setups because they don't often occur. Or not they don't often occur, but like it's nice to refer back to, you know, this when it works and you're sort of second guessing yourself about such a large move. Like 194 point move during lunch is, you know, it's not hugely common in Nasdaq or trading Nasdaq futures. So, but let's screenshot this so we've got this. Nice. It's not hugely common in Nasdaq or trading Nasdaq. And this was 19th, wasn't it? 19th of Jan 2022. Time. What do we say it was time wise? 13:46. No. First target. PM session. potential RR was 7.32. Well, in fact, I'm going to do this logistically, so if I was trading properly, I would have targeted this low. So you've had 3.72, 3.72. Well, in fact, I'm going to do this logistically, so if I was these lows would have been 5.46. And finally, these lows here is a 7.5R. I mean, catching a 7.5R trade during lunch, man, what a crazy. Terrible. And finally, these lows. I don't know why. MSS trade. Catching a 7.5R trade during lunch, man, what a crazy. 3.74R. 5 point, what was it? 4.6 and 7.5R. For some reason it didn't save in this. That's set up. Right. Put the time frame view. 4.6 and 7.5. So on the higher time frame view, price is bouncing in and around our daily buy side imbalance. New York. So on the higher time frame, price slash bouncing in and around our daily buy side imbalance. Basically, showing bearish sentiment after respecting the equilibrium of, well, not the equilibrium, sorry, the consequent encroachment of the daily bond wick. So 15 minute, what's happened? 15-minute chart. We had let me just take a screenshot of these again. In fact, oh, you bastard. Was this our high time frame? Screenshot of these again. In fact, oh, you bastard. Oh wait, this didn't actually. Boom, boom. 4 hour reset. 1 hour reset. Take a screenshot of that. Nice, get back on here, write that in there, 15-minute, right. So we had price, the CV of daily bottom wick, energetic, displacement down, logo created, confirmed market structure shift. then price displaces back up, creating lower high confirmed break the short to the downside. Structure shift, then 1 minute, back up, await duration of lunch, identify 2 stacked civvies, post on 13:30 open, or PM session open, price returns and respects CD of primary imbalance, short entry here, stop loss above prior swing high, multiple sell side draws as seen in the charts. Nice, okay, that was journaled in our playbook, that's good, right. Go to New York session. See, now that price is in, cause this buy side imbalance to become an inversion buy side imbalance. Now this draw again is looking like it's got potential. See, now that price is in, cause this drawbacks to become an inversion buy side imbalance. Middle right. Now this draw again is looking like it's got potential. Okay. In terms of daily, we can use, remember that this here is our previous day high. We also have this daily civvy here as well. So, you know, we've got 2 really big magnetizing draws on liquidity. Considering we're deep discounts, potentially we can go higher, but price could always come down to rebalance this as well, which is highly probable. In terms of, let me go on the singular chart because good to see if so. Yes, has it taken this low? It has. What's going on in my charts? Cause an inversion gap here. Potential price may want to come back up here. In terms of draws, we've obviously got these south side draws here. That's a London low, not high. This is an Asian though. We've obviously got these south side doors here. Let's push through until we've got to 7:30, 8:15, 30, 45, 9, 9:15. Open. Ooh, have we got news today? What day are we on? 20th of Jan. 20th of Jan. Not any high impact news. 7:30, 8:15, 45, 9, 9:15. Reset view. Have we got news today? What day are we on? 20th of Jan. We got any high impact news? Oh, we do have. Reset view. Bearish SMT here. With ES. We got any. Never mind. Oh, we do have. So. Bearish SMT. These buy side draws are looking a lot more probable than our sell side draws at the moment, because obviously markets broke structure to the upside with confirmation. So these buy side draws are looking a lot oh, I missed that actually. That would have been a nice entry here, I think. How deep is that stop there? Too far for me. In fact, we had a really nice first presented fair value gap trade here. How deep is that stop there? Civi, too far for me. I don't want that to extend right. In fact, we had a really nice first presented fair value gap trade here. Oops. Price whipped into it. That was a nice short, long entry here. Stop at this low. Targeting these. Price whipped into it. That would have been a nice trade. But obviously that's not taken, we missed that. Targeting these. I really do like the idea of this here. That would have been a nice trade. Is there a 5? I think that this trade here. I really do like the idea of this here. Is there a 5? I think that this price wanting to come all the way up here. That's a 3.02 trade. Man, I keep missing my fucking entries. Although that would have been a fail. However, I'm skipping through this too fast. Skipping through this too fast. Man, I keep missing my fucking entries. Here we do. However, I'm skipping through this. Skipping through this. Yeah, that would have been a nice entry here. Again. Here we do. With this here, like we have this gap inverted. Price come excuse me. Price come back down into this buy side imbalance here. respects it. We invert these two gaps here. 150 pips stop loss. It's reasonable. Excuse me. But targeting this high all the way up here respects it, and we could get break even here. I think this is a nice trade actually. Invert these two gaps here. 150 pips stop loss. Break even, or this. Targeting this high all the way up here. Break even. Yeah, I like this. So I think this is a place order. What time are we on as well? 10:24. We're not in a macro. Break even. This. Although we haven't inverted this gap yet. Let's wait a second. So I think this is a place order. What time are we on as well? 10:24. We're not in a macro. Yeah, that would have been a good trade, potentially. He's sort of second guessing myself, man. So, would have gone break even there. Yeah, that would have been a good trade, potentially. He's sort of second guessing myself. That would have been a break even trade anyway. So the real target was just these highs here, but that's not enough. It's a 1.65 trade for me, which is too small, so that's fine. But now what we want to look for is we have a real target was just these highs here, but in fact it's a 1.65 trade for me. We've got lower high here, so that's fine. I prefer to see this on the 15 minute, really, but we might be able to get a little scalp. So we've got market structure shift here on the 5 minute. We've got lower high here, breaker structure here. I prefer to see this on the 15 minute left, really, but we might be able to get a little scalp. And then what you want to see then is for price. So we've got market structure shift here on the 5 minute. Breaker structure here. Don't like the fact that we inverted this gap. Are we in lunch here actually? We're going into lunch here, so we can wait a minute. This is looking exactly like the setup we just took a minute ago. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking now, right? We've got a market structure shift here. Right, we've got a lower high, and then on the 15 minute we got this confirmed breaker structure. Put that on the left. Market structure shift here. Okay. Now what we want price to do is come back up into a gap. So respected this gap here. Need to wait for 13:30. Now what we want price to do is come back up into a gap. So respected this gap. Right. So now we've come into this 5 minute. Need to wait for 13:30. Now what we want price to do. So now we've come into this 5 minute. The only thing that worries me is those up there. short scalp. The only thing that works whilst the leaves up there. But again, like, it's quite an ambitious. Almost 100 points in lunch again. Take a short scalp. But we get break even here. But again, like, it's quite an ambitious. So on lunch again. No, this does look nice actually. So we've got on the 15-minute, we've got our market structure shift here, as in low. This is our high, low, high created. This is the low, lower low. Oh, we break that low, so we've got break structures to the downside confirmed. Then price comes back in to this 5-minute gap here. Nice closure respect in there, and then we've got this gap inverted, but these two gaps worry me. But the thing is, if you don't try, you don't succeed. So we could go break even at this here and target. Although, is that a... It's not a 3R place order. But the thing is, if you don't try, you don't succeed. So we could go break, but we can go low risk again. Auto break even at 15,172. 172.5. Save. Okay, we instantly break even. Holy shit, bro, that was a beautiful trade again. It's nice. I'm really liking the PM session trades at the moment. Like, really liking them. Holy shit, bro, that was a beautiful trade again. So we can journal this now. It's nice. I'm really liking the PM session trades at the moment. Like, really liking them. Just targeting this sell side over here. So we can journal for relatively equal lows there. So we just draw this on. No. Whoops. Center back. Oh, you. Going forward. Right. So we got that. 5-minute civvy. Price comes back and respects it. Center back. Oh. Yeah, like look, price literally wicked it. Perfect. Respect. And then we have the inversion of this gap inside here. Inversion. Come on. Buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. This gap inside here. Oh, this is the wrong color, man. Entry on there. Stop above that gap. Nice. Entry on there, stop above that. Download that image. Again, we're just literally playing in and out of that 4 hour. or the daily buy side imbalance. Again, we're just literally playing in and out of or the daily buy side imbalance. It's literally the exact same trade as the day before. Where's my playbook? It's literally the exact same trade as the day before. Count 2022, 2025, Nasdaq, sell, gross profit. Let's check our profit. Was 983.62. Count 983.62, but that's remembering that this is a really nice risk to reward. Like that was a 3.77 something R, wasn't it? 93.62, but that was it. No, 3.94 in fact. 374 ticks. Right, let's go on the 1 minute and just check timing again. So entry was 11 past 2 p.m. and this was this the 20th? Yeah. 22 include time was 11 past 2. Commission 0. Entry price was 15,209.75. Stop loss price was 15,233.5. Exit price 15,116.25. P&L in pips 374 ticks. Contracts was like must have been 5. Rating. This was a 5-star. Yeah, I don't think any service necessarily. That there was. Like, don't doubt yourself, man. The low time frame was good. High time frame was good. Let pressure intent, clear understanding of context. Yeah, I don't think any service necessarily. There was. Like, don't. This was just good. Like, there wasn't really any negatives about this, so it has to be 5-star. Closing date and time. Still Jan 2022. This was just good. But including time, when did we exit the trade? That is a 20-minute trade, it's nice. Closing date and time. Jan 2022. But including cool. Time, automatic relations. That is a 20-minute trade, it's nice. Cool. In fact, what we can do, I'm going to do the same thing again with what I did with the last, and I want this as a playbook, because this was another night. Really, really nice trade. Played out beautifully. I'm going to do the same thing again. What I did with the last, and I want this as a playbook. No. Really, really nice trade. PM session potential RR 3.94. Add setups, displacement, continuation. This was our higher time frame view, wasn't it? Hello? Yeah, that was our higher time frame, and then this was our lower time frame. This was our higher time frame view, wasn't it? So it's literally just the same as this, right? AM session, prices balancing between the extremities, showing bearish sentiment after respecting the CE. Did we do that again? So can literally just copy and paste that in there. It's literally just the same as this, right? AM session, prices balancing between the extremities. Bro, it literally did as well. Did the exact same thing, respected the. We'll do that again. So 15-minute. Mate, this was literally like, bro, it literally did as well. Did the exact same thing, respected the 15-minute. So we had lower high created, lower low. So lower high created, confirmed bearish market structure shift. Lower low created, confirmed break of structure to downside. Lower low. So lower high. Then await duration of lunch. Price then. So this is now 5 minutes. Oh yeah, duration of launch. Price then enters Magnum Civi. Respects. Price then respects the imbalance plus the consequent equation on for /3 minute and top wicks. All to the tick respecting plus the upper threshold of inefficiency. 1 minute chart. Inversion. Busy. Enter short on closure. 1 minute chart. Targeting side draws. Showing in chart. Step by step of previous swing high. Nice. Targeting side draws. Right, it's almost midnight. This is my third backtesting session of today. I've done a couple this morning. Well, I did one this morning, went to the gym, came back, did another one, and then so I did one after the gym again, and then we went to the cinema. So I'm just going to do one more trade, I think, for today and call it there. But it's been a pretty successful day so far. So I did one after the gym again, and then we went to the cinema. So I'm just going to do one more trade, I think, for today and call it there. It's been a pretty successful day so far. I wonder if Price wanted to take the London lower. It did. Oh, bro, that could have been a crazy trade. Holy shit, man. Jeez. It did. Oh, bro, that would have been a nuts trade. So, holy shit, man. Jeez. 1-9 trade, man. That would have been a nuts trade. So, I need to add that in. 1-9 trade, man. London low. Would have been a 6.91R. Asian low would have been a 9.11R. A 6.91R. Asian low would have been a 9.11R. Go to New York. Jesus, price dumped, didn't it? Jesus, price dumped, didn't it? Now we are in serious discount. Like serious discount. I'm gonna get rid of this now, and I want to mark on these. Now we are in serious discount. Like serious. So we got this upper wick here, which has potential to come up towards. My only concern is that we've closed below this buy-side imbalance, so we've got this external sell. So we've got this upper wick here to come up towards. My only concern is that we've closed below this buy-side imbalance, so we've got this. At some point the market is going to have to reverse back higher. Oh, okay. So here, if you look really close, we've got this tiny little 4-hour imbalance. Extend that out, and price has wicked into it and then extended higher. So this might actually be our opportunity to seek higher, and prices whipped into it and extended higher. Let's see what ES has done. ES has also dumped. No SMTs. Opportunity to seek higher. However, what's this? That's 3rd of December. Let's see what ES has done. ES has also dumped. Oh wait, if Nasdaq takes these lows, then we've got a bullish SMT, because ES, that's 3rd of December, is like so far away from them. Look at Nasdaq, we're literally nearing them here. We take these lows here, ES fails to do so, we've got bullish SMT, and we can definitely look for longs at that point. So in fact, we kind of want price to come back. Let's put our here. We take these lows here. ES fails to do so. We've got bullish SMT, and we can definitely look for longs at that point. So in fact, we kind of want price to come back. Let's put our. So we got this London high. And then we've also got Asian low here. Is that Asian low? Yeah, in the session. And that's our sell side draw there. I really would rather just wait and see if price wants to go lower and take those. Is that Asian low? Yeah, in the session. And that's our sell side draw there. It's pretty trash. I really would rather just wait and see if price wants to go lower and take those. Think. My brain is so fried at the moment. So this was London high. And think Asian lows. So this was London high. Oh wait, hang about. That's our London lows right here, which price has taken. And we got quite a nice reaction off of that actually. Look at previous day high, all the way up there. Fucking hell. And we got quite a nice reaction off of that actually. Look at previous day high, all the way up there. Fucking hell. We have taken this now. So if like you're looking at it this way, we've got sorry, I just had a brain fart. So yeah, if you look at it like this, as much as it's tiny, technically that is a breaker structure. This would have been our market structure shift here. Higher low, higher high. And then here on the 1 minute, let's see how this, no. Sorry, it's not very hot. So yeah, if you look at it, but this is our first presented gap. As much as it's tiny, technically that is a breaker structure. This would have been our market structure shift here. Higher low, higher high. And then here we do have this gap below. Let's see how I do think it wants to take these lows, doesn't it? But this is our first presented gap. think it wants to take these lows, doesn't it? Bless me. Excuse me. I don't know if I'm just... Ah! Yes, that's exactly what we want. Bless me. Excuse me. So... oh, bless me again. Excuse me, sorry. So if you look at this now on the 4 hour... Price has taken these on Nasdaq now. Yes, is failing to do that. So now we can look for... oh, bless me again. Excuse me. This is what we wanted. We might get deeper retracement here. But then we want, what we want is exactly that. Energetic displacement up. Yes, is failing to do that. Now we can look for... oh, bless me again. Excuse me. This is what we wanted. We might get deeper retracement here. But then we want, what we want is exactly that. This here. It's too far, holy shit. 212, that's too much for me. This here. It's too far, holy shit. 212, that's too much for me. That's a daily busy. Trying to catch a 300 point move. I'm good, bro. That's a daily busy. It's respecting the consequent encroachment of this gap here, though. Coming into our... Respecting the consequent encroachment of this gap here, though. Coming into this here. We've inverted this gap on the 1 minute. Still though, bro, 265 point. Nah, I can't trade that. This here. We've inverted this gap. Nothing. Still though, bro, 265 point. Nah.
Night, Jack.
Night, man. Love you.
Love you too. See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Papa. Come on.
Yeah, no, there isn't really anything for me to do. All for this. See you in the morning. Night, love to. See you in the morning.
We lock the door. We
Yeah.
go back in.
Mm-hmm.
The back door's dead. It's that side door.
Yeah.
Night, mate. Sleep well.
And you. 28. Night, love to. See you in the morning. So this is where I was a bit of an idiot.
We lock the door. We go back in.
This, but how far is this? Excuse me again. This is where I was a bit of an idiot. See, that's where my trade should have been on this day. So we had the higher time frame S&T, as much as we didn't have the that's where my trade should have been on this day. Market structure shift. Well, technically we did, but it was just on the 1 minute. It's lower probability, or like I have lower conviction with it, but higher time frame S&T broke this high here, got a market structure shift. Price rallies higher, comes down, pretty much respecting consequent encroachment of that 1 minute gap. Wicks down below. Stop, in terms of stop, my stop really, like if it's more than 150 ticks, I don't usually like to take trade. Going below this gap here though, like if we came back down there and inverted that gap, that's not a trade. Stop in terms of so my stop really, like if it's more than 150 ticks, but obviously though, going below this gap here though would have been a really nice trade. 188 points out of the market, that would have been a good trade. But yeah, anyway guys, I am going to finish for the day here. It was pretty decent. I mean, obviously we had a dub and a break-even trade, and then a few playbooks, alps. But my brain is literally fried. I've been staring at the charts all day. So tomorrow I am going to be running through my pre-week analysis for the upcoming week, and then I'll be documenting my demo trades as well. I've only been trading for about 4 months, so I'm not live yet. I don't have a funded yet. I haven't applied. My plan is to really have high conviction with my model. I'm really trying to focus on my mental at the moment. My mental's definitely been improving. No revenge trades, not oversizing. In fact, I've been sizing down, just because there's no need to size. There's no need to go big until you sort of have a better idea on what's going on. But my main objective right now is understanding how to become in a rhythm or in the same flow or zone as the market, and sort of, as much as technical analysis is important, like I really believe in having a bit of intuition with it, and like your model is important, but you also need to have belief in yourself and your trades as well, which is, I've sort of taken that from Tom Hugard and Mark Douglas from Trading the Zone, Best Loser Wins. Those books are really insightful and I've liked them. So, but from now on I'm going to be documenting the entire journey through video format, for my own good. It's not for, I don't care about people watching, it's just for me to, if I ever want to go back and look at, you know, where I started, and I mean obviously this isn't where I started, but I like to think I'm getting better, but I'm still 4 months in, I'm still a baby in this scene, so I really am excited to see how far we can take this. But yeah, so I shall see you guys